Hi, this is Tabang. Thank you for watching. I decided to do this video to address the questions that I've been getting. Uh, so I hope this video will answer all the questions that have been asked because I couldn't answer all the questions on a one-on-one basis. And please note that if you do, however, agree or disagree with what I have to say, you can just leave your comments down below and then I'll attend to them because I'm also a student, I'm learning. So if you also want to get notifications, you can just click on the bell to receive notifications of more videos. Okay, the first question I'm going to answer is how does one get accepted to study an LLB degree? That's not really a tricky question, but the institutions, they differ. So each and every institution or university, to be more clear, they have their own requirements. So I would say that you refer to the institution that you want to study at, and then if you want to study at a specific institution or you are still not sure, I would say that work hard on your studies and then make sure that you nail it. Because LLB degree is a very competitive degree and it can be quite challenging, and everyone in class is always the smartest. So you need to be on top of your game. The second question is what are the requirements? I believe what are the requirements to study an LLB degree? Like I said on the first question, that it differs with the institution that you want to study at. Some universities, they're quite strict and some are not. But you must always know that studying law is it's a very competitive degree, like I said. So you need to pass all your subjects, especially mathematics and history and English. Though mathematics is not really a requirement, but it will be good if you passed all your subjects and you have good points. They will consider that. And sometimes some universities will require that you write and pass your NBTs. So I would suggest that before you apply, you go and write your NBTs and pass them. And then by the time you apply at a university, you already have your NBT results. Then it will be much easier because sometimes they might send you back and forth. You might not have the time because of late applications. So if you plan early, start early, and apply on time, and apply at many universities as you can. The next question says, what else do I need to have in order to be successful in my law degree? Obviously, I will refer to the first year students. I think that's where the journey begins. So once you're accepted and you're all happy and you're going to study your law degree, the university will obviously give you a list of textbooks and the study materials that you need to purchase. If it's included in your tuition, they'll obviously give it to you. If it's not, they'll give you a list, and then you might have to go and buy them and make sure that you have all your textbooks before you go to class. Make sure that you have all the required textbooks, because it might become a little bit of a challenge if you don't have. Some students might say they will wait and they would like to buy secondhand textbooks, which is quite cheaper in my opinion. But for the first time, I would say get all your textbooks ready, and then that makes you confident and then if you buy them earlier, you will still get a chance to go through them, and then by the time you first attend your classes, you will have read a few things, and then you will have an idea of what you're going to be doing, because law can be very, very challenging, competitive, and stressful. And the other thing that I'm going to throw in is that there is usually module guides. They're very, very important. Sometimes it can be like 79 to 100 pages, depending on the institution that you're studying at. So make sure that you read your module guide, because whatever that they're going to test you, all your tests, exams, assessments, they will come from the module guide. So they will never test you from something that is not on the module guide. The module guide is prepared by the institution, so it will probably be uploaded in your online portal if your university has that, or they will email it to you, whatever the case is. So you go through the module guide, make sure that you know everything that is on the module guide. That will be your map towards the whole semester, because within each and every semester you get different module guides. So read your module guides and attend each and every class. It's very, very important. With those two, the module guide, attending classes, you will never go wrong. You will do it. Question number 4. I'm still doing my grade 12. Which subjects do I need to pass in order to be admitted as a law student? I think the most important subjects that you need to pass to get admitted is all your subjects. Though English, because it's always the language of instruction on most, if not all, the universities. English and history. History, because the history of South Africa has a lot to do with our legal system. So if you do well on your history subject, you will by any means get admitted. So though they do look at other things as well, I don't want to base my facts on just English and history. They look at the extramural activities that you did at school, because it says a lot about the type of person that you are. If you're doing extramurals and they ask you to drop a CV or whatever it is, make sure that you put it in there, because it says a lot about you. And if you can get like recommendation letters as well from your past teachers, anybody who can say nice things about you, make sure that you get the recommendation letters and send them through. They might read them, they might not, but just give it a shot, because there's thousands of students that are applying to get admitted into law degree. You might never know. Your own might be outstanding, because there's a lot of things to say about you. So give it a shot. Question number 5. Is there anything I can do in order to become an A student? Okay, I think I did mention that all students that get admitted to study law are smart. So the whole class will be full of clever people, regardless of the institution that you're studying at. If you're at a public university, you might find that there is 300, 400, 500 students in a class. However, if you are in a private university, there is fewer students. So sometimes that works as an advantage, because you can be able to have that relationship with your lecturers. a one-on-one relationship with your lecturers, and then you can be able to ask questions. You will not be shy to ask questions in class, which is very, very important, regardless of the number of students that are there in class. So if you are a shy person, I would say that law might not be for you, because it all starts from the classroom, so from the lecture room. So if you are very shy to ask questions just because there is 300 students, then law might not be for you. You might as well go and try something else. But if you can raise your hand and ask that question, remember, there is no stupid question. Every question is a valid question. It doesn't matter how other students feel about it, as long as you strongly believe that you need to ask that questions. You might never know. It might help you and help other students around you that were scared to ask that questions. But because you stood up and took your stand and asked that question, it might help you in the future. And it also help you with your public speaking skills. So ask your question, regardless of the number of students in class, regardless of what you think your lecturer will say. And very, very important, never sit at the back. Make sure that you sit in front. Reason being, you want your lecturers to notice you. Sit in front, make them notice you. Even at a time when you feel you are invisible, try to be more visible. Try to take part in everything that happens in the class. Attend all your lectures. Write all your assignments. If you feel like you have a problem with your assignments, get your all the email addresses for your lecturers, and then you can contact them. If you are at an institution whereby there is a lot of students, the lecturers would usually have something called office hours. You can go and meet with your lecturer one-on-one and talk to them, ask them, tell them the problems that you're facing. Remember, they are there to help you, not the other way around. So you need to stand your ground, be more vocal about whatever that you want to say. Don't be intimidated by the fact that there is other 300 opinionated students, because you are taking that journey by yourself. And the last advice, be kind and be nice to other students. It will make you a better person. Question number 6. Do you help other students with assignments? The answer is yes and no. Okay, I'm going to be very, very strict on this one. I do help with assignments, right? But I am not going to write your assignments for you. That's called cheating. So if you don't understand something in the assignment, I will help you to understand the question and go deeper into the concept so that you can get an understanding. But I am not going to write the assignment for you. I hope that helps. Question number 7. I need help understanding a concept. Can you please help me? And how much do you charge? Okay. I think I answered this one on question number 6. I can clearly assist you understanding a concept, because I do understand as a student. I know that sometimes it's very difficult for us to understand when the lecturer is in class. So we get a better understanding from other students, like helping each other, talking to each other about certain concepts. Yes, I will help you with that. If I know the answer, I will help you with that, and then we can discuss it. And the more you understand, the more I understand it too. And the last part of the question says, how much do you charge? I do not charge anything. The reason for that is because I'm also a student, so I believe that if I do understand the concept and then somebody else doesn't, so it's in my own right to help you to understand it without taking anything from you. So I will not charge for any questions that come forth. Question number 8. I am from Namibia. Can you help me with my assignments and understanding certain concepts? Okay. I don't think I have. I don't think I'm the right person to answer, to help you with assignments if you're not from South Africa, because remember, I'm in South Africa and we deal with the South African legal system, so I have no idea about the Namibian legal system. So I do know, what I do know is that it might be the same with ours in South Africa, but I'm not going to lead you astray. I know I did receive another message from somebody from Zimbabwe. So I did tell him as well that in my own capacity, I am not going to help people that are not from that are not in South Africa or studying in South Africa, because I do not understand or know the legal systems for other countries other than South Africa. I hope that helps. Question number 9. I always get this question quite a lot, so I feel like it's a very important question. It was from one student from UFS, I think. She says, what advice do you have to a grade 12 learner? Because I have a brother who wants to study law. So my advice would be, you must do well on all your subjects. Make sure that you get the highest score. And now the fact that you are doing grade 12, the applications usually open or on your final year of high school. So my advice would be, you already know that you want to study law, so the applications probably open in the beginning of the year. It is a time for you to start going to universities or browsing online which university you think is better for you. Do well on your studies and don't be distracted, or don't obsess with studying law before you actually apply or get accepted. What is important right now is that you apply to the institutions that you want to go to, and most of all, make sure that you focus on your studies, because this is the most crucial year in your high school career. If you fail your grade 12, it will break your whole career hopes. Even if they might have conditionally accepted you with your grade 11 results, they might decide to not to take you because you failed your grade 12. So it is time that you have to work very, very hard, pass all your subjects, and then go into law with confidence. Okay, thank you for joining me, guys. In closing, I would like to say to those that are already studying law, I know what you're going through. I'm a student as well. Studying law can be very, very difficult. It's a very, very challenging and competitive degree. So you have to do all your assignments, read your textbooks, write your own notes, and make sure that you attend all the classes. And by doing that, you will be doing yourself a very, very big favor. Make sure that you read all the time. And that's it for me today. Thank you very much. Don't forget to subscribe and click on the bell right there to get notifications. Until next time, peace.